Hey there, my dearest Aries. Welcome to June. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. So, we're going to look at your sign for the month of June, see if there's anything you need to look out for, be aware of. I'm going to begin with an archetype card. I do not have these memorized, so I will be reading from the book. If you do not want to see that, you can always fast forward a little bit. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to continue to see the mid-month or soul connection readings, I only do the top 6 viewed and interacted with videos, so just be aware. I do appreciate any and all the love you show me. So let's see. So your card is the Offering. Okay, let me put my glasses on because your girl can't see. Let's see. The Offering. Fire signs have been all over the place, so this might get kind of deep. We'll see. The Offering. I don't know if it's 133 or 193, but we'll see. 133. Nope. So 93. Okay. So it says, unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the Offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed, it is time for something to be given and or given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world for now. Start small. Well, like it said, maybe you need to offer something. Could be an apology, could be anything really. You have something to offer. Now, you may need to give something up. We will see. But let me move these cards out the way. All right. Show me Aries. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a conflicting message because I'll tell you in a second. Yeah. Okay. So your overall energy is the Page of Coins. And what's crossing it is the Lovers. You're in a place to where you've got a choice when it comes to love. I do see in the past King of Cups, something you love very deeply. The only thing is they're facing the opposite direction of you in the current moment. And I see that you've been on a path of growing and enlightenment, but you're kind of bored and apathetic with the way things are going within this connection. So what I'm seeing is the choice that's needing to be made is either reigniting this connection or offering this connection up. Um, because in the near future, what you don't see coming is the world. And in order to get to the world, we have to fully complete a certain cycle, right? And sometimes we have to leave things behind. We have to leave the past in the past in order to move forward happily, healthily. Um, I feel that this has been kind of a burden on you for a while. Um, you're not content with the reciprocity of what's been given to you. I have Justice, the King of Swords, and the Devil. This is basically saying, like, in order to restore balance into your life, you're going to have to cut something off, something that's toxic. And if this connection that you're showing me in the past has become something that is toxic for you, whether that be codependency, addictions, that type of thing, it's time to offer it up. And that's not to say you have to give it up forever. That's just saying that for now, for your own happiness, you're going to have to let it go in order to receive something better. Now, a lot of people aren't willing to do that, right? But if you do, the opportunities that unfold are going to be a lot better for you. Because the Lovers is clarified by the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And this to me is saying, who do you want to invest with? Do you want to invest with somebody that's toxic? It may be a good time. It wasn't a long time. You do have a lot of love for it, but in order to become the fullest version of yourself, is this something that's going to limit you? Because an emperor or an empress doesn't settle for less. They don't chase, they attract. They don't settle for less than what they deserve. And I kind of feel you're in a place that you're looking towards something that has already been played out, right? Something that isn't giving you what it is you deserve. And so if you want to be an emperor, empress, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to offer it up. Because in the past, I've got the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Wands. This is something you thought could go the distance. And so you put a lot of effort, you put a lot of time, but it became very heavy. It didn't give you the security that you thought it would. As much love as you put into it, you weren't getting it back in return. Like, all they gave you was heaviness and pain and sense of longing, instead of giving you the love that you truly deserved. So the Four of Cups is basically like the way that you can change this, because right now you're sitting in the moon, and what's under your moon is the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. And this is saying, in order to get out of the place of the Four of Cups, which is apathy and depression and not really enjoying life, you're gonna have to choose yourself, right? What's best for you. If this is adding to your life, then maybe this reading is not for you. This is for somebody that has basically kept you on hold for their own benefit and not given you enough to sustain a relationship, basically. So in order for things to change and move forward, you're going to have to embrace loving yourself more by setting healthy boundaries, cutting off things that no longer serve you. And you don't have to go to this person and be like, hey, this was fun and whatever, but I've got to go. No, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just speak it out loud. Like, I no longer am going to entertain lower level energies. And if this is a lower level energy, I release them and I call my power back, basically. Because your wish fulfillment is on the other side of this, right? And what clarifies this is the Fool, the Temperance, and the Justice card. In order to get balance and healing in your life, this is something you're going to have to understand that you've grown past, right? And heal from it. And I know it probably will hurt like hell to tell yourself that you've been holding on to something that you have to let go of, right? Because I have always said for myself, like, anything that I've let go of, I left claw marks on because I held on to it till like that last breath, right? And this is going to be so releasing for you. You're going to feel a whole sense of freedom that you never experienced before, and it's going to bring in a bunch of healing for self because you actually set the boundaries to put yourself in a place of healing and a new beginning. Now, what does this world have to offer you? Okay, so the world is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Freedom. Freedom from looking and waiting and being bored with life and not feeling things the way you should. New adventures, new people, new opportunities. It's all new, right? Aces, brand new stuff is coming in once you're able to offer this up. So I know that sucks, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, man, I don't want to watch this reading because it's not telling me my person is coming back from the past or whatever. And that's okay. This reading might not be for you. But there is at least one person that watches this, and I hope that they get the message and are able to free themselves, because this is somebody that has been bound to something, possibly unconsciously, that's been weighing them down for a long time, and it's put them in a place of feeling or not feeling anything, right? So to whoever this message is for, I give you a big hug, and I know it's hard. I've done it myself, but you will get through this. Now I'm going to look into your career, money, finances, see what's going on with that. Let's see. Okay, so I have strategy, flexibility, and renewal. Basically what's this saying is like, to get what you want, you're gonna have to almost tear down everything that you've had up until this point as far as your finances. Maybe it's time to get very strategic about the way you spend your money, what you want to build, what you want to achieve. The clock right now says 5:55, so the Aries I'm reading for is in the energy of change. 5:55 is, or fives in general indicate a big change. And so just get very strategic about the moves you make from here, because there's something that you've learned along the way that can provide you ultimate success in the future. Maybe it's an idea you had in the past that you kind of laid down and doubted and said, oh, I can never do that. And in order to become successful, you're going to have to reignite that dream, that passion, that business or whatever idea it was, and be very flexible and strategic, build it, because you can have whatever you want. You just gotta make some moves. Okay, so this is the deck Blinded by Love. Okay, so this says, I do love you, but is love enough? No labels. This could have been somebody that never wanted to put a label on this connection because they were emotionally detached. And that in itself is enough for me to say, like, you should let it go. Like, if somebody doesn't even have their heart invested into it, that could be why you're questioning, like, is the love enough at this point? I think you're going to choose you and move towards something that actually will choose you, Now, let me pull some tea cards to finish it off. Okay, so it says woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Now, this could be like a friend, a mother, a friend, something like that. And then I've got torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. It's relighting that fuel within yourself to move forward. Broom. New home, new attitude, new life, really, with the world that showed up. Like, embracing that new. And then it says door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And they're just waiting for you to release what no longer serves you and just realize you're worth more than what you've been settling for. And I know sometimes that's hard to realize you've wasted how many ever years, months, days on something that wasn't going to make it, you know. And not to say in the future they won't, but for now that's what needs to be let go of because it's causing a blockage in your life. But, anyways, my dear Aries, dare to surrender, my loves. And thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to see the mid-months or soul connection readings, make sure to engage with the video. And I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.